Yo, what's good, fam? Another Worship Wednesday that the Lord has given us today. This video is really just for young men around 20 to about 35 years old, because I noticed that we are struggling to maintain relationships and show love the way that Christ loves the church. And what I mean by that is, a lot of women out there saying like, I can't find the right man, da 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 da, and so many different things. But I'll be honest with y'all, they're right, because we're not as a whole walking in our purpose in which we have been designed to walk in, being in the image of God, having vision, having dreams, and just having a plan, and just being a man of faith and those types of things. And so we lack in 2020 in being who God has called us to be in the totality of things. Yes, we are successful here and there, but as a whole, as a cookie cut image of what God is and who He is and what He created us to do, we have gotten out of that shape. We have molded something that we wanted to do and got out of the thing that God specifically created us to be in. And so it reminds me in the book of Joel, and I'm looking because I want to get this right. In the book of Joel, chapter 2, verses 28, it says, and I'm gonna read it. It says, afterwards, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and your daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams, and your young men will see visions. Your young men will see visions. And so, yes, this was to the people that that are in the story in this particular chapter, but it also reminds me what Adam had back when it was just him and God. He had vision, he had work, he had something to focus on, during his time with God. And also, guys, that's another important key, is like you have to have a relationship with God in order to be successful, in order to have the right focus and stay on that focus and not be distracted. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about Keon Gibson. I did not have it all together, and I struggled with my eyes and those types of things, and even with my body. And I'm gonna be honest and transparent about that. It took me years to get myself under control and submit myself to the Lord's will and to the Lord's image, so to speak, having dominion, having dreams, and just having power over my flesh as a man, you know what I'm saying, and just the things of this world, so to speak. And so it's been a wonderful journey, and the Lord has definitely been blessing me, because y'all, the relationship and where God is taking me and my girl Jada, like, listen, that woman of God is amazing, and to have her in my life, it is such a blessing. And I treat that relationship with so much just humbleness and respect for God, because I'm like, Lord, this is what you awarded me with versus what I've given you in the past and all those types of things. And I thank the Lord so much for that woman of God. Jada, I love you so much. You are literally a blessing and a jewel. God sent, God made, you know what I'm saying? And but anyway, what I'm talking about today is, guys, in order for us to receive that blessing from the Lord and meet our help meet and those types of things, we have to get in our shape when it comes to being in the image of God, being made in the image of God, and those types of things. God is a God of God is not a God of confusion. God is a God of power, dominion, vision. He speaks life and it comes to life. Come on, y'all. Like, God has plans. God works things out. And for us, we don't need to be lazy. Yes, we definitely need to relax some and those types of things. But what I'm saying is, get your focus right. Get your eyes right. Get your heart right. Get your mind right. And I spoke on this a few weeks ago. I said the eye is the window, is the lamp unto the body. And so what you feed in your eyes, what you feed in your ears when it comes to music, this is why I shut off like all secular music. Like, I only listen to Christian music, and it has totally taken my life to the next level. Because what secular music does is it creates these images and those different things of imagination to circulate through your mind, and now it goes down into your heart, and now you're desiring those things. And I'll be honest with you, that's what led me to, doing things that I never thought I would do as a young man. And I used to always dream of, just being pure and those types of things, and keeping it for marriage and stuff like that. But, God has given me grace. And so, and to paraphrase and to back all that up, this is not with the relationship. This is like stuff that happened, years prior to that. And so what I'm saying is, y'all, we got to get our focus right. And even if we messed up along the way, we got to remain humble before the Lord. Come to him and say, Lord, I was wrong. Lord, heal me. Lord, show me the path to purity again. Because y'all, I'm a living testimony that God can just revamp and reconstruct your inner core, desires and all of those things that we deal with as men, young men especially. And he will make us whole again. He's made me whole again. And he's blessed me with someone that, I can do life with even more and just live a life of abundance with. And so what I'm saying here today is get your focus right so you can get those visions, so that you can dream those dreams, so that you can speak words and it comes to life. And once you're in order on your personal side and on the spiritual side with your relationship with God, then you're able to find your helpmeet. Come on. Look at the way how God created Adam. He gave him work. He gave him, the relationship and all of that type of stuff. Then he took, rib from his own bone, flesh of his flesh and all of that. And he made woman. He made Eve from him. So when you are in your purpose, God will allow someone to come into your life that is connected to you, that comes from the very purpose that you are designed to do. Because women are helpmeets. Like, they allow us to go further on, with our journeys and those types of things. And yes, we help women too, and that's a whole nother conversation. But in the totality of things, we do things together as men and women. We unify, we help each other out, and we build to a life of dominance and a life of dominion. So y'all, get our focus right, man. Let's do this together. We got this. All right, let's get it. Love y'all.